What is it, guys? I'm right here. Welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 19 Career Mode.
It is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the usual hype has been building all week long. The stadium is full and the fans are getting to fever pitch.
And in today's episode, we will be playing against Tottenham Hotspur. So, yes, and I'm actually recording this on my birthday, so happy birthday to me. Anyway, today we are playing against Tottenham. Now, Tottenham are in really poor form and started off the season really poorly. But as you can see, we are the best defensive team in the league by only conceding four goals so far this season, which is incredible. But we do have sort of a crisis. We got rid, we didn't get rid of, but Fabinho got a 7-month injury, and Grimaldo is out injured. So our main team is very weakened today in the middle and on that right hand side for players, but or left hand side, it matters really. But anyway, a massive game against Tottenham. Two very good teams, but Tottenham in the poor form, so we really should have been winning this. But, well, this is controversial as hell. I mean, Kimmich goes to block the ball, and then it's a tiny touch, but like the Tottenham player kicked him and he went down, and for some reason the referee gave a penalty. But Harry Kane steps up, he shows his penalty heroics in the World Cup, and he shows it for Tottenham in the Premier League because they go 1-0 up with that really good penalty. Actually, I'm really bad at saving and taking penalties on this game, on last year's FIFA as well, but FIFA 17 I was actually quite good. Like, I wasn't actually that bad, but Harry Kane only gets his 5th goal this season, so quite surprising. But we really have to hit back, and well, we just couldn't. It was a very stop-starty game, and that was the last chance of the first half. So halftime in the score is 1-0. So not much really happened apart from that really controversial penalty, which really annoyed me, to be honest, because I just don't think it was a penalty. We come back all guns blazing, and we had a really good chance there, and as Dele Alli played the ball to Sadio Mane, he cuts inside, and what a finish that is from Sadio Mane. And he has been our best player this season. He has been so good this season. I'm really happy that he's just at the club, man, because he has proven to me that, I mean, Salah wasn't playing great, Firmino hasn't been playing incredible, but Mane has been playing superb this season, and he gets another goal. That is his 7th goal of the season in the Premier League, and he saves us another point, because that was in fact the last chance of the match, which was quite shocking, to be honest. I was expecting like everyone to be like attacking, because although our defense has been great, I just think Kane is such a good striker. But no, it was quite a poor game, to be honest, and I'm quite surprised at how poor it was. But full time the score was 1-1. This is my moment of the match. It was just such a relief that we got that goal, because we keep our unbeaten record as well, and that's a brilliant goal. That's a really nice finish from Sadio Mane on the finesse shot. And I've got to tell you, finesse shots are so much better than last season. Because last season, it was sort of shooting across goal, you would get a goal easily. But in this season, it is very easy to score on the finesse shots. But our next game is against City.
It is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the usual hype has been building all week long. The stadium is full and the fans are getting to fever pitch.
And obviously City have a superb squad as well. So two very good teams we're facing today. And well, you don't need any introduction for Manchester City. Manchester City and Liverpool right now, in my opinion, are the two best teams in England, behind Chelsea. Obviously, no, I'm joking. Chelsea just behind them in real life. Obviously, I'm talking about. But City only in fourth place. Everton, our Merseyside counterpart, are actually in second. So quite surprising, but look at that team. I mean, that is a star-studded team. I mean, it hasn't changed that much, to be honest, since their incredible season when they got 100 points. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And well, we bring in Ake to play left back today, and Mitchell playing in centre defensive mid. Because I put Verdi in left back because I thought he was actually going to be quite good, but it turned out he wasn't very good. But Man City, we're going to have to put in a lot of effort, and we're going to have to really do well in this game, because this game is a massive game. And well, Asane gets the ball here. He plays in to Gabriel Jesus. And well, we've been talking about our defensive record at the start of the episode, about how good it was, and a big reason for the reason why it's been so good is because of Alisson. But that is one the goalkeeper would not want to see back, because Gabriel Jesus, it wasn't a great finish, and Alisson just sticks out a hand and cannot claw it away. It's really poor goalkeeping from Alisson, and I mean, it's just not very good from him. But Jesus gets his 8th goal of the season and the first goal of the game, and Manchester City strike first in this massive game. But we have one more chance. Here's Salah getting the ball. He's through on goal. He's surely got a score. No, he just shoots straight at Edison, and that was half time, because Salah has been in such poor form recently, and he just cannot score so far. But anyway, it does finish 1-0 at half-time, the first half obviously. And the second half, well, it's crossed in here. It's cleared away, but it falls to Mason Mitchell, who has a crack, but Edison makes a very good save. And as it's cleared away, Sane gets the ball. He plays it to Fernandinho, who plays it back to Sane, who gets it to Zinchenko. Zinchenko on his stronger left foot, he crosses it in, and that is a header. No complaints about that, because that is a fantastic goal. A really good goal and a very good header from Gabriel Jesus, and Zinchenko with a brilliant cross. And Gabriel Jesus gets his second goal of the match. And well, I was complaining about the first goal. I couldn't complain about this goal, because that is a fantastic header, and that it reminds me of Luis Suarez. That header, just a header from the edge of the box, smashes it in. I mean, I know Suarez isn't well known for heading, but I don't know, it just reminds me of like how he scored a really good header once, and yeah, it was very good, and it was like on the edge of the box or something. But anyway, that was full time, and we lose for the first time in the Premier League this season. So our unbeaten record has gone down the drain in the Premier League, and well, it's deserved. That was a really poor game from me and Liverpool, and it's a brilliant game from Man City, and especially for this man, Jesus, who did get my man of the match and get my moment of the match, because that's such a good header, man, and that probably would have got into a goal of the season contender. It probably wouldn't have won it, but that is just such a powerful header, and yeah. Great header, and I had no complaints about losing that match. We're still very far ahead of everyone. It's not like anyone's going to catch us up at the moment. But, you know, we've been in quite poor form recently. I mean, do we want to be in poor form again? Because we don't want to perform like we did in the in the Champions League, do we? But I actually promote a few youth players. This guy called Gallo, who's an Italian striker, apparently quite tall, and yeah, he looks quite good. But finally, as it hits January, our crisis is over, and Fabinho is now not getting replaced essentially, but we got a replacement for Fabinho called Decore. It's a very good stats there, bit of a beast. And yeah, Marco Gallo looks quite good, to be honest. He's 5'11", 6 foot, I don't know. And yeah, got some decent stats, and yeah, maybe he won't be the best player, but he seems quite good. Anyway, we see him against Tottenham in the FA Cup, and I really don't care about the FA Cup, to be honest. We've won the Carabao Cup, but no, FA Cup I could not care less. And we do lose 2-0, which is fantastic. But anyway, we're going to sign a few players, and now this man, Max Wilson, he would have helped in the last game, because if you do remember the Stoke City game where we played against Manchester City, he scored a last-minute goal on his debut. He's 6'2", he's got 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 18 years old, English, centre mid, 73 rated. This guy looks like he will be the next Pogba and the next big thing, and I really do think this guy will. Max Wilson, and as you can tell here, we do sign him. So yeah, very, very happy about signing him. But he won't be the only youngster from Stoke City that we try and sign. We actually do try and sign Duarte, Mexican left mid. Now, I know, you probably don't want me to sign all the ex-Stoke players, but these are youngsters, and Duarte is obviously a massive thing for our Mexico dream, our Mexico project. We had the New Zealand, I think I called it the New Zealand Dream, or the New Zealand Project. I'm going to call it the Mexico Experiment. I don't know, I'll try. If you think of a name in the comments, and yeah, I'll use it for that. Although we've already played our first tournament. But anyway, we do sign Duarte, which is obviously very good. And this Max Wilson, so he's only an exciting prospect. He was showing great potential to be special, but only showing exciting prospect. But Duarte is showing great potential, so yeah. Obviously that's great for Duarte. He also has 5-star skills, so I'm not a skiller, so it won't mean anything. But we need to have the Max Hendricks, the new Max Hendricks, because he was just so good. Him and Abraham were so good. If you don't know, he will go into channel history. I tell you, if I still do my channel in like 6 years time, I'm still gonna remember Max Hendricks. I've got to. But anyway, I'm really wondering who's going to be the star of the series as well, because Visor doesn't look like it's going to be. Max Wilson maybe, but I haven't had him for like, I haven't even had him for like a year yet, let alone like 2 seasons. So yeah, I'm really wondering, maybe Mane, or maybe one of the Stoke players, like let me think, I can't remember them. Why can't I? Hudson-Odoi, that's it. I probably will sign Hudson-Odoi soon. But anyway, we play against Brighton. Funny enough, talking about Brighton, Brighton Career Mode plug, go look at my channel. Actually no, don't, because it is very embarrassing, because it was my first video and I was really awkward and I talked like this for ages. But anyway, let's get into the video. So the game. So Mane gets the ball, cuts inside and shoots, and I mean, what poor goalkeeping that is from Ryan. And well, that's really poor. Karius in disguise, because he is just fallen to the floor, and Mane just cuts inside, uses his electric pace, and shoots with his right foot, and yeah, that's really poor goalkeeping from Ryan. But it doesn't really matter for me or Mane, because he gets his 8th goal of the season, and I'm telling you guys, this man is insane for us. He's so good, and yeah, gets his first goal of the game. But as Decore on his debut plays the ball to Salah, and for some reason Salah can't score, and as Firmino plays it to Mane, it's another good save from Ryan. And yeah, that was halftime, so action-packed half, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of things happening, and that man Decore, who made his debut, actually played very well, and yeah, sort of a little beast in the middle, and no one could get the ball off him. But anyway, as Kimmich looks across it in, it falls to Mane, and he gets his 9th goal of the season and his 2nd goal of the game. And I mean, this man, what a cross from Kimmich, by the way. Kimmich has been a brilliant player this season. I've got to say, Kimmich has been one of my favourite players of this season. And yeah, that's a brilliant cross from Kimmich. Really nice. And yeah, Mane just, it's a really nice finish as well. I do like those sort of finishes, and they're much harder to do in real life than it looks. and he gets his 9th goal of the season. And the last chance comes here right in the last minute. And I mean, this is just such a stupid challenge. I mean, I don't think it's a straight red. I'm just gonna say it here. But it was a bad challenge. But was it 2 feet? Sort of. I mean, it was a slide from the back, but I'd just say it was a yellow. I don't think it was a red. And Visor, our scout future star, gets a red card. I said this guy could be the next Messi, as he can play centre forward, or the next Max Hendricks. Max Hendricks never ever got a red card, as he's from Holland, of course, and not because he didn't get a red card. That sounded odd. But anyway, Visor gets a red card, and I don't know. Visor is... I've met him in real life, and he's a very, very hot-headed guy. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, and please do leave a like and subscribe. Follow my Twitter, @animrid_742. Hit that bell icon so you never miss another video by me. Share the video with a family, friend, and have an awesome day, guys. I will see you later. Goodbye.